Hello, Maria.
Hi, Roy.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you. And thank you for being here.
I'm
And
really excited to be here.
fantastic. Where are you in the world right now?
So I'm in Central Jersey,
Okay.
surrounded by a few farms, but only an hour away from both Philly and New York.
Okay. And how's the weather today?
Well, it's the first day of daylight savings time, right? And it's gray and dreadful. But spring is coming.
Spring is coming.
Yes.
Absolutely. And with the spring, also the Hypnotic Horizon conference is coming, and you're going to present.
Yes.
And before we're going to talk about your presentation briefly, I'm very curious. How did you get into hypnosis?
So I first experimented with hypnosis when I was a teenager.
Mhm.
And then I've experienced self-hypnosis. And then I've experienced practices that involve trance as I grew up. But my real experience as a facilitator started 2 years ago when I decided that I wanted to teach hypnobirthing.
Okay, hypnobirthing.
Yes,
Yeah.
the
And
Monken method
I
hypnobirthing.
know that you have kids, even though you look very young. Did you give birth with hypnobirthing yourself?
So I have three kids, and they were all natural unmedicated births.
Wow. Okay.
And it was a fantastic, fantastic experience. I went from like terror and fear to the most transformative, unbelievable experience. And I really hope that at one point I could share it with others, what birth can be.
Amazing. Cool. So, besides giving birth, what else do you, or one thing that you really like about hypnosis?
So I love how change, real and powerful change, can happen, and sometimes just in minutes. I love the range of both psychological and physiological changes that are possible. And I just really love teaching self-hypnosis skills to people.
It's quite amazing that this is the most common answer that we get here.
It-
And it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And I think that this is part of what makes the hypnotic world so amazing because really most people here are people that experienced things, changes themselves, and they want to pass them on.
Yeah.
And most of us like to see those changes happen. It's amazing, huh? It really is.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So your presentation is called Against Our Better Judgment, Why Hypnobirthing Works and What You Can Learn from it.
Yes.
So what can people expect from that presentation?
Yeah, I wanted to be a little playful with the title, because I've sometimes heard pushback from other hypnotists, like, "Oh, but you do this, that couldn't possibly work," and yet the program is so amazingly effective at helping people overcome the fear of childbirth and also giving them the tools to have that comfortable birth. So what I wanted to talk about is elements beyond the hypnotic work we do, the elements that make change more likely. So I wanted to talk about things like the setting, about the pre-framing, about creating authority, about creating anticipation in people, and also something that I think is quite important, the belief in client success and the knowing that what the client wants is possible for them. So I wanted to talk about other things that I picked up and learned along the way. So facilitating groups, um, client communications, so things beyond hypnotic work. But of course, we'll also talk about if there's interest. I'm quite open,
Mm.
and we'll see kind of where the discussion goes. But my plan is also to talk about the work I do, what is helpful, to talk about dealing with the fear of birth, maybe broadly dealing with the fear, and then pain management. So those are all things I like to touch on.
it sounds to me like the subjects that you're going to touch upon are, even though they are related to hypnobirthing, they are quite general. And even for people who do not work with birthing, there will be a lot to take from your presentation. Is that the correct assumption?
I think so. That's my hope. I think there'll be enough for people who are interested in working with pregnant women that they could take something away from it. But I think there's just so many more general things that hopefully everybody can walk away with, one thing, two things, whatever, something that makes their practice better.
So, what is one thing that you would like or wish for people to take from your presentation?
So I think people will take what they find helpful. I think we'll talk about enough things that something will be relevant, whether it is for people who are working with pregnant women, for people who are working on a completely different set of issues, for people who work with groups. So a lot of what I do is group work, but also for people who work individually. So that's my hope that there's something that you walk away with that's useful for you.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to hear all about it.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you on April 25th.
Really looking forward to it. Thank you.
Me too. And Maria, thank you so much. And see you soon.
Thank you, Roy. See you.